This is my first BE-6000. This is my second BE-6000. I'll go on the virtual machines. And from here, I will create OVA. So I will mention the name first, Imagical 01. So I will select this option, make it next. And then it asks for the storage. I will accept this one. Next, I will select the correct VM. And the options which are available for the deployment, there are 4 different options available: AX server, BX, CX, DX. Depend how much bigger environment you are going to install this application. Okay. So if I'll go with the standard or the lowest one, which is the AX server with the 3 apps, medium business, and the options which is for the CPU, it already giving you here that it will take this much resources while doing the installation. So you have to make sure that which option you are going to select, you have the available resources for that one. If I go for the DX with the highest one, so I need 8 virtual CPU with 8000 reservation of memory and 16 GB of RAM. So this space should be 80 GB. So this is the information where you have to be very careful. So for me, I will go with the lowest one, or I can select BX, let's assume, okay, for the large business. And the disk provisioning, I will make it as a thin provisioning. I will not power on this machine, make it next. Network properties, either I will enter this information on this point or at the later on. So this is I have done. It will take maybe some time to create the resources and create the root directory. During this meantime, I will quickly do the setup on my second server. I'll give the name as 02. Next, agreed, network, BX, thin and power on, I will do it manually. Network properties, I will enter after the installation. So this is the overall summary, ready to complete now. Okay. Finish. Let it finish. So guys, finally, the OVA is deployed. Okay. You can see it's completed successfully. It will take around 5 to 10 minutes, depend on your server specs. But OVA is always take time in deployment. The reason it have to create the resources allocation and the root directories. So normally it take time, whatever server you have. Okay. So on the both server side, it is done now. Now, one thing which is very important, which is even not available anywhere, even on the websites or the YouTube, that we have to do the customization, or I will show you here what exactly is the word. We'll just go action, and we have to upgrade the VM compatibility, because if you see at this stage, it's installed guest OS as 2012 server, Microsoft server 2012. Okay. And the VM E6i is 5. So we have to make this machine compatible. So what I will do, I will go action, upgrade VM compatibility, and I will make it E6i 7.0 update 2. By default, at this time, it is around 5 or 5.1. Okay. So I have to go for 7.01. This one, we have to make it upgrade. I'll make it yes. Same thing I will do on this side. Action, upgrade, yes. Okay. Another thing I have to do it, I'll go on the action, edit settings, VM options. Yes. From here, I have to select either 2019 or 22, whatever, but at least I should go for 2019. So this is very important. for you guys. Otherwise, your iMagical server will not work. It will be the services will be suspended. Okay, and you will face a trouble. So make sure you have to upgrade for one for the VM compatibility and second for the Windows Server. I'll go for the second one. Edit VM. Okay. So this is done now. I will power on my machines and the setup will start it automatically. I will do one thing. I will make it two parallel windows and I want this installation to be process parallel. Okay. So let me click here. Let me click here. Now we'll see the process. We'll see the magic now. I'll make my picture window this way. So guys, now let's see how the process is started, what is done now, how the process will complete, you will see now. If some important thing will appear, I will let you know. So now it's starting with some certification, installation, some services. You can see it's saying that completed IP address we did not mention at this time. I will do it later on. Disabling the firewall, enabling the firewall. A lot of backend services are enabling during this process. Okay, my primary iMagical server is ready for the next steps. Let the other server finish as well. So I will do it both at the same time. Okay, so I'll select the language. License I have to accept. Same thing do I will on the other side. I will not pause my video at this stage because I want you people to know how the process is started and how much time it take for the installation of this OVA. I believe we almost done it. It will make just one reboot. As you can see, please wait while the system complete the configuration, just another reboot. Okay. So I believe it is take another few minutes more to finish after reboot. Same thing on this side. So guys, finally, I believe iMagical is installed. Okay, the Windows setup is started and everything is done. So let's see over here. After this one, I have to set the time, which is also it's important actually. You have to fix this as well. So let me fix the time issue. I have done this one. Same thing I will do on the other side. Okay, now I will fix the IP addresses. Okay, and the DNS is also important. Let me do the other side as well. Okay, guys, so I give the IP addresses. Let me check the reachability with each other and with my gateway. This is very important for the troubleshooting purpose as well, because once we create HA high availability, this both machines should be reachable with each other. If it is not reachable with each other, your high availability setup will not work. So let me test this one. I'll go to the command prompt. Okay, let me ping my default gateway. first. Okay, my gateway is pinging. Let me ping my other machine. First, I will ping for myself. It's work. I'll ping my secondary. Okay, so my Imagical server 1 and server 2 is pinging as well. Let me do same thing from the other way around. Working. Self is working. And my other machine is also working. Self and my other machine. Okay. So I believe we have done it now. So now my installation is done. I can reachable this machine from the URL as well now. Okay, I will just go over here. I'll put the IP. Same thing do on the other side. The default username is admin and password is also admin. This is done. So guys, this is my main page for my Imagical server. You can see all these applications are installed and available for 30 days evaluation period. Okay, so you can test the feature with limited number of users. I believe you can enable this feature with 5 end user machines. And once you have licenses, you will just buy the licenses and install to make this application for permanent basis. So as a first episode, we have done our installation for the OVA, for the Imagical through OVA. So in the second phase, in the second episode, I will configure the high availability and I will explore the options available in the call recording. And then finally, I will go with the configuration on Cisco Call Manager side, where we have to make integration for this Imagical server. So let's move to our next episode. Keep in touch with me. So we will continue our session for the high availability in the next session. So keep in touch and please don't forget to subscribe and like this channel. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
Jump.